welcome to High Growth with HTDC. I'm your host, Cindy Matsuki. High Growth is where you find out about Hawaii's amazing innovation, entrepreneurship, tech, and manufacturing activities, and there's tons of it going on in Hawaii. And one of the most exciting things that went on this past weekend was Startup Weekend Honolulu. So my guests today are Bryan Butteling. What do you call yourself, Startup Weekend person?
My name is Bryan Butteling. I'm the lead organizer for Startup Weekend Honolulu.
Master Chef, Bryan Butteling. Yeah. And then we have the winners, the founders of Varsity Prep, who were the winners of Startup Weekend Honolulu. We have David Holt and Italo Robinson. Hey, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Definitely, yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, so briefly, what is Startup Weekend for those of you who don't know what it is?
So Startup Weekend is a grassroots effort. It's a nonprofit, and the focus of Startup Weekend is to instill and empower entrepreneurs and communities. Organizers like myself, we look at ourselves as community curators. We reach out to multiple tiers within the ecosystem, and we try to bring everyone together in the hopes of building a better and stronger and more viable entrepreneurial community. The event itself is a 54-hour event. It takes place Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We start off on a Friday night with pitches, so we invite all of our attendees to pitch an idea. And from there, we take that idea and we try to bring it to market. So we'll bring in mentors who have seasoned experience from anywhere from launching businesses to VCs to angels to seasoned programmers, designers. And throughout the weekend, our attendees have access to these mentors. And also, we have some things like DACO or Amazon Web Services. They also sponsor the event, and they give them access to a lot of these programs and software that help kickstart their companies. Because a lot of the companies we focus on are sort of tech focused. And so anything they can get in regards to the digital realm to help is kind of like a little boost for them. And then we cap it off on a Sunday night where we have a panel of judges. So this past event, we had Susan Yamada from PACE. We had Bernard Wee from Wall to Wall. We had Steve Markowitz, who is a local angel investor. And we had Darius Bobs Mosef, who is sort of one of Hawaii's several success stories. He launched a couple of companies, and now he moved back here to Big Island. And then we had Tyler Arnold, who was a Alaska native, and he's actually come out to Hawaii several times to help with the ecosystem, sort of like a mentor.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And how did it go this past weekend?
This was our best weekend. I mean, I say that every weekend.
But the best one yet?
Yes, but it was, in the sense that we had a little bit more people participate. We had the normal turnout, 130 to 150 people on Friday night. But when it comes to the actual participation, more people stayed. So normally we have a lot of people drop off. People who
from Friday night.
Yeah, people that attend, they think they have the next best Facebook. They have the next best idea, and when they pitch it and they don't get picked, they sort of, this program or this event, they don't know what they're talking about, so they'll leave, which is fine, But this event, we had a majority of everyone just stay, which is great, and they
just jump on another team.
Exactly. I mean, and for most part, it's just about the experience. Because what we really, really want to do is we want to save people the hassle of, I have this idea and I want to launch it, and normally it takes like 6 months before you actually see some sort of traction. And we want to crunch that down into 3 days. So you'll see the highs and lows, and you'll get the validation. That's a big thing that Startup
Weekend. It's like a big kick in the butt.
Yeah, it is.
Start your business.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, we had, for the first time, I think ever, we had 12 teams demo a product.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, either website, a MVP of their app, of their service or product. So normally it's just PowerPoints, which are fine, but we want to challenge our attendees to actually build the product and have some sort of like synergy going in onto Monday and Tuesday.
Awesome. So there's stuff still going on.
Hopefully we set it up, especially, again, going back to this event, it was part of a global initiative called Global Startup Battle. This past weekend, there was 120 cities around the world that participated, and Honolulu was one of them. Awesome. It continues until this weekend, where we have another, I think, 120 cities around the world participating, and it's all about this whole theme of global entrepreneurship. And what's really cool about it, it allows cities and people to connect. So over the weekend, I was tweeting under the Twitter handle SWHNL, so follow us on Twitter, SWHNL. And I was communicating with people from different sectors or from different regions around the world. And, we're kind of giving each other influence, and we're kind of, challenging each other, like who has the best team and who had the best turnout and best pitches.
Cool.
But really, it's just about flooding the social media with entrepreneurship, all this positive, all this positive energy that's going on in the community. And yeah, that's what was really, really cool about this weekend. And we gave access to these teams. And I know they can probably talk about what they've been doing since the weekend, but we gave them access to these different verticals so they can submit a 90-second video. And they've sort of won Hawaii's region, and then they'll be competing on a larger scale. So I believe we're on the West Coast region, so we'll be competing with California, Seattle, Washington, which I think is the hardest one. Yeah. But if we make it out of it, and I'm hoping for, if we do make it out of it, that would give us a lot of validation.
Based on the 90 seconds?
Yep. Yeah.
You got to work on that video.
So they have a lot of work ahead of them, but I have enough faith. They have a great idea. Me being and they'll dive into their business, but me being a sports fan, it couldn't have happened at the right time.
Yeah.
Especially with a lot of the problems that are in that sector. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, but we're going to get right to our winning team right after this. This is High Growth with HTDC, and I'm your host, Cindy Matsuki. And I get the Startup Weekend Honolulu team here, Bryan Butteling, and winners from Varsity Prep, David Holt and Italo Robinson. And we'll be right back. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Jay Fidel, CEO of ThinkTech. On Thursday, December 11th, we're having our annual reunion party. We call it ThinkTech United. It's at the Laniakea YWCA. It's for our speakers and hosts and moderators and friends. Please come down. Everybody is invited to be united. We'll see you there. Check our website for details. Aloha.
Hi, welcome back. This is High Growth with HTDC on ThinkTech Hawaii. I'm your host, Cindy Matsuki, and we are talking about Startup Weekend Honolulu with the master organizer, Bryan Butteling of Startup Weekend Honolulu, and the winning team, Varsity Prep, David Holt and Italo Robinson. Oh, first off, I have some quick announcements to make. Sorry, I was going to jump right in. But just to let you guys know, November 22nd, the Proto Hub is having their Fall Ball fundraiser. Proceeds from the fundraiser will help put us on the map as we take Proto Hub to the next level, providing infrastructure, program, and community development to create a world-class impact hub in Honolulu in support of our local entrepreneurs and innovators. Should be a night of good food and good fun, so check that out, Tuesday, November 22nd. December 4th, Growing Hawaii's Innovation Economy at the Proto Hub, also at the Proto Hub, sponsored by HBCA. The keynote will be given by Professor Enrico Moretti, author of The New Geography of Jobs, on the importance and role of the innovation sector in generating economic growth and new jobs in the economy. So that should be a good one. Check that out, December 4th at Proto Hub. Also, save the date. December 29th is HTDC's 15th annual Holiday Tech Fair at the Japanese Cultural Center. It's part job fair, part tech expo. Help us show the returning Kama'aina that innovation and tech is alive and well in Honolulu. You can get your resume evaluated by HR professionals as well as your digital headshot taken for your online profile. Tech companies will be showcasing their products and looking to hire. Hope you can make it there, December 29th. For businesses and entrepreneurs who need some quick legal advice, every Wednesday, HTDC offers free legal guidance in partnership with the Business Law Corps. You can sign up for a free 30-minute appointment at the Manoa Innovation Center. Please visit htdc.org/legal to sign up. And I wanted to let our entrepreneur community know that we have office space available at the Manoa Innovation Center. We offer a collaborative community of other startups, co-work spaces, office services, and great programs for starting businesses. For more information, please visit our site at htdc.org. Lastly, calling all SBIR Phase 1 winners, HTDC offers state matching funds for up to 50% of your Phase 1 award. So if that's you and you've won a Phase 1 SBIR, please contact us at sbir@htdc.org. Whew. Okay, that was a lot of stuff. So now let's get back to our team, Varsity Prep. Congratulations, first place.
Thanks so much, Sydney. Yeah.
So yeah. So what was the whole weekend like? Like, what is your impression of startup weekend?
I had a really great time at startup weekend. I'd attended once before and just kind of did it for fun, didn't know what to expect. And this time I came in really ready, really driven to start an idea and get it launched in one weekend. And
awesome.
We were able to do just that. Pitched the idea on Friday. Got a great team of developers, and then for the next couple days, just
from DevLeague, right?
Yeah, DevLeague. DevLeague really helped us out a lot with their developers.
All right.
Pretty much got us a working prototype of a website, and yeah, we're in a great place to get the thing started now. So now there's a lot of work. Everything is moving so fast now that we've won startup weekend. It's like we have all these opportunities, and we're going to get the website finished with the help of DevLeague. So it's really exciting, and yeah, no, a lot of progress over the weekend. So it was really exciting. It was fun.
How long have you had the idea for? Or did you just come up with it at startup weekend, or how does that work?
I mean, the idea, it's funny because Dave and I actually had similar jobs to kind of what we're providing, but instead of like sports coaching, right. Instead of sports coaching, David was a painter for a company that used college labor, and then I was a mover for college labor, and then
college labor, is that what's
right, yeah.
Basically.
I think that's illegal.
It should be.
Nice. Okay.
And it had an all right pay, and then David and I were just thinking about it, and we were like, why not provide college students with something they'd actually love to do and really have a lot of fun doing? So I came up with the idea about 4.5 months ago, and then Dave and I have been going back and forth.
Oh, wow.
We really didn't make too much progress though until this weekend, which was kind of like you said, the kick in the butt to get it going. And I mean, now with this funding that's coming soon and everything, we're very excited.
That's great. So once it's up and running, you guys are gonna launch and see if you get some signups, or?
Yeah, so right now we've reached out to a number of parents, and we're looking to hear back from them so we can kind of test this coaching service, get feedback on it. We're looking on finishing the website. That's going to be a big step for us. I think a really professional looking website with good coaching profiles up there will be really huge. So we've also recruited a number of coaches at the University of Hawaii for a variety of sports. So yeah, we're making a lot of strides in the right direction, and I think these next few days are going to be really crucial. This 90-second video is kicking our butt right now. That's kind of taking a lot of time off of our last, these last 24 hours. But yeah, no, it's been really exciting.
It doesn't sound like much time, but it takes a long time, right, to put together 90 seconds of video?
Yeah, no,
like impactful video.
We actually figured it wouldn't take very much time, but it's taking a lot longer than we expected.
Yeah, especially with so much on the line, the 90 seconds. Did you guys actually get to sleep on the weekend?
Yeah, actually, I think I
I
slept like 10 hours total over the weekend.
Holy cow!
Which is actually pretty good. I think a lot of people get a lot less sleep than that. So some people were commenting on us because on demo day we actually went out to parks and we went out in the community trying to talk to parents and get feedback. And so we waltzed in at like 12 o'clock on demo day, and everyone looked at us like we were crazy. They were just like, "What are these guys doing? It's demo day. They're walking in at noon." But we had been out there all morning trying to get signatures and have customers sign up. So
that's great. And how many people did you actually talk to?
We must have talked to like 20 or so, and we had 5 sign up actually for a free coaching lesson. So we've been reaching back out to them and seeing if they're still interested in setting up that lesson. So
that's great.
That was good feedback, and the other 20 gave us good feedback, filled out surveys for us, and talked to us about the idea. So.
Oh, very good. Definitely let me know when you guys launch, and then we'll get the word out there. That's awesome.
We will.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Good. Yeah, because I think definitely as a parent, I would definitely sign up, especially at the price that you guys are offering. I know parents are like, they'll do a lot for their kids. So I think you guys are in the right spot.
Yeah, we think we provide a lot of value too, in the sense that we also allow college students to help pay for the rising costs at UH. And so it's kind of like giving back to the community. And did you go to UH as well, actually?
I did.
Yeah, so I feel like especially in like Honolulu, a lot of people want to give back to the alma mater through the students specifically. So we really feel like we appeal to it there.
Yeah, it's a win-win, definitely. Very cool. And then I was going to ask Bryan, you've been doing this for a while, right?
Yes.
What are the changes that you've seen as far as the whole startup ecosystem?
Wow. The changes, that's a good question. So the changes that I've seen have been on, I guess, multiple levels. The first has been sort of the private sector and their contribution to the event.
Growing.
Yeah, I mean
Awesome.
they're recognizing it. Sponsorship is becoming a lot easier
Oh, good.
on my end
Yeah.
to raise.
That always helps.
It always helps because what it does in the future, what I'm hoping to do is lower the cost.
Who are your sponsors?
That's a good question. Thank you. So I'd like to thank our sponsors, our title sponsor, Sudoku.
Awesome.
They are a local
They're
company
awesome.
that solves digital solutions
Mhm.
and a resident over at HTDC.
Woohoo.
We also have the Sultan Ventures. They just launched the Accelerate UH
Mhm.
and partnered with, I believe, the University of Hawaii for that.
Mhm.
We have the Energy Accelerator, which is a local accelerator that's just kicking butt on a
Yeah,
national and
definitely.
international scale, solving
Definitely.
the crisis with energy. And we also have high growth, of course.
Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, that's a great one to have. And I mean, they were a big sponsor of ours for multiple events. I mean, we did the one earlier in the year in February, and then we did one on Maui, the first one there,
Mhm,
which was a
mhm.
great success, and then finishing up the year with this past weekend. So.
Oh, that's right. We have
Yeah.
some pictures that we wanted to
Oh,
kind
we
of
do.
get up there.
Oh.
Just a little bit, a recap. So this is kind of the start, right?
Yeah, that was my point of view from the stage.
Nice. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, it was packed. It was
Oh.
a very good
And
turnout.
this is the last day.
Yeah.
And there's the winning
There's
team.
the
Really familiar, yeah, those
The
guys.
Dev Leagues in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And the infamous selfie, yes.
That's great. And I wanted to ask you, what's coming up next for Startup Week in Honolulu? What's
So
plans?
so there's this kind of movement within the organization itself.
so like the bigger organization?
Yeah, so the Startup Weekend is just a vertical of this overall umbrella called Up Global. And so Startup Weekend is kind of the beginning point. You have Startup Digest,
Oh,
which we
okay.
have here, which Kevin Shin and Will
Mhm,
Doom, they
mhm.
curate, and it just gives out news. I suggest everyone subscribe to that.
Startup Digest.
Digest Honolulu. And then we also have the next program, which everyone is familiar with. We ran a couple of programs out here for Up Next, and then we just launched something called Startup Week, which hopefully I would love to bring out here. It's a week-long celebration about startups from different sectors, and we bring in speakers, and it's just a week-long party.
Wow,
about
when is that going to
entrepreneurship.
be?
I have no idea.
This is Global Entrepreneurship
Yeah,
Week. Should have been this week.
yeah.
Although you would have been.
I would have,
You
I
would've
wouldn't be
passed
here right
out.
now. I'd been sleeping. Yeah. But the future goal for Startup Week in Honolulu is to really, right now we wanted to, the last 2-3 years was just educate people and the awareness of being an entrepreneur and a startup. And now that we've got people talking about it, I mean, 2 college kids won the last one, right, which is great. So now it's, it's guiding this newfound energy and focusing on what really matters, and that's Hawaii, and that's the problems here that we need to solve, because it's easy. I mean,
That's great.
we can build businesses that focus on problems here and then scale, right? That's the whole thing about startups, is how fast can you scale. So why not tap into industries here locally that we dominate in, tourism, sustainability, energy, transportation, and then scale from there. So that's next year, 2015, we're going to do verticals, actually themed events. I'm thinking our first event will be a 2 vertical event focused on tourism and then transportation.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that, because then you're actually addressing problems versus kind of just, oh, I have this great idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not that that's wrong.
Yeah.
But I like that there's a customer already built into
Exactly. Yeah.
into the challenge.
And it's to make it easier for our participants. You know, it's easy to say, oh, I came and created this app, and then come Monday, you're like, oh, that was fun, but if you come and you're trying to solve a problem, say for instance traffic, come Monday, that problem is still there, and you're still going to want to solve it. And then we come in there, and I'm like, all right, that's great, but how do we get revenue? How do we make it sustainable? How do we tie a business model to it?
Where's
So
the
that's
customers? Yeah, and then they have customers, and I think definitely that will help with sponsorship too, because if you focus on certain verticals, then there's that commercial side that comes along with it.
I was just going to say, if you don't mind me asking, what do you think kind of our company plays in a role? Because do you think like we're playing a role in helping any problems in Honolulu and Hawaii today?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, you're looking to. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying on TV, but you're looking to bring in the university level, right? And you want to bring that with the college students and tying them to, you know, I would look at this almost like an educational vertical, right? You're bringing experts who are the college athletes, and you're pairing them with kids. And for them, you know, they're just going to learn, and it's just a learning experience. So you're definitely falling in that realm of education.
Awesome.
Right?
Bringing it together.
Yeah. And if there are any sponsors watching or people who have money and would love to sponsor, please reach out to us.
Very good. Are you at Startup Weekend Honolulu?
Best way to reach me is actually on Facebook, Startup Weekend Honolulu, our Twitter handle, SWHNL, or our website, honolulu.startupweekend.org.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you guys all for being with me today. It's very exciting news. I look forward to hearing what's going on with Varsity Prep. Waiting for your launch.
You can follow us,
Good luck.
getvarsityprep.com.
Okay.
It's our website, so it's, hopefully we'll have it up within the next week, fully functional. So,
All right.
check us out.
Very good, everybody. Varsity Prep. Check that out. And this has been High Growth with HTDC on ThinkTech Hawaii. I'm your host, Cindy Matsuki, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.